All right, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome again to another episode of the Punch Drunk Podcast. I'm Paul Brooks, joined always by my co-hosts Michael and Joey, otherwise known as the Brooks Brothers. What's up, guys?
What's up? Howdy.
Got a lot to talk about. We've been off for a while, so Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. I know you guys had a good Christmas.
Yep.
Good New Year.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't do much. So, while we start off a new year and new things, our first segment is to read the hate comments. What the hell?
Yeah, well, obviously when you put stuff out on the internet, you tend to get a little bit of hate in the remarks. Not so much hate, more of just like people talking.
Okay.
People just talking.
It is what it is, but that's fine.
Yeah. So,
But we do appreciate the comments, though.
we do appreciate the comments, whether they're good or bad.
Yeah.
A lot of the hate was towards you, Michael, because you have tough picks. Which happened.
All publicity is good publicity.
It's one way to look.
Somebody says on the Christmas movie draft, worst picks ever. And I don't think they're that bad at all.
You know what's funny is a lot of these comments are probably from fake profiles. Like, they're probably ghost accounts. People do that. People make fake 10 different fake profiles and just make comments on everyone. I've noticed that online.
Did those people who said the worst movie picks, did they offer any?
No.
No, they didn't. But some people did offer. A lot of people said Home Alone.
Got this shit.
Yeah, that's Home Alone.
That's where I stand there. So
No.
It's awful.
But like, I've noticed that online as I get more and more into like watching podcasts and videos. I look at hate comments. I'll go to the profile and then it's like a fake picture. So it's clear they steal someone's picture. They have 10 different accounts, and then you can view their comments on other things, and it's all hate comments.
It's like a burner account.
Yeah, they use burner accounts, and they just post hate comments on like 100 different videos.
Real gutsy of the people.
Yeah, I don't know what they get out of it, but people really need lives.
They have nothing to do.
This is the world that we live in 2023. It's
Wow.
run by a fake Twitter world.
Michael, somebody commented on your top 5 fighters of all time list saying, if Casual was a person,
Yeah, say it to my face.
bet he never watched any of them fight. LOL.
Yeah, say it to my face.
Yeah, black hat is slow. Meaning when you were wearing the black hat.
Again.
Saying that you're slow. Somebody comments about you, never speak on MMA after that Connor take.
Wow.
They don't want you.
What's the hate in Connor? I mean,
I don't know.
if it
I love
wasn't for
it.
Connor,
The sport is what it is today because of him. So
we've all said Dana White should be kissing his ass.
that person right there is a casual who probably just started watching it after Connor's rise and everything.
Yeah.
So that's a casual right there because he has no idea the impact that he had on the
They're
sport.
jumping on the Connor hate train.
Oh yeah,
No point.
It's embarrassing.
Somebody comments, tough listen.
That makes no sense.
Tough listen. Well, hey, a listen's a
we
listen,
should-
and a comment.
You know what's funny is that they're
Tough
commenting.
listen, but he listened to it.
Right, they're commenting on it. So thank you.
Way to go, buddy.
And he commented. So it's the fact that he commented helps it out. So
Beautiful.
thanks for
That's
that.
what I'm saying. All publicity is good publicity. You're watching and you're commenting. So thank you. Keep it going.
That's pretty much it.
That's what we got?
We got a couple other ones, but they're not really that bad.
This is a
Right.
bad week to read these because we're weight cutting right now and I'm not in the
Not in a good mood.
for this.
I can tell.
I'm tired. 3 hours of sleep. Work till 7 a.m. and then I read that.
We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But next segment, before we get into our parlays, there was some incredible news coming out of the NFL. Damar Hamlin, talk about bringing everybody together at one time. And it's so nice to see him on his way to recovery and what looks to be going to be a successful road to recovery. Now, he may never play again, but he pointed out today in a latest tweet that God has called him to do something else. Mm-hmm. And you talk about rallying everybody around, not just the NFL community, but everybody. And I'll tell you, people started getting choked up and emotional in different episodes of different shows, programs. And I even saw Rex Ryan get emotionally upset. That's how much it hits the NFL community and others.
I mean, just the general public, like watching it, I was getting choked up at work. I was watching it at work and I was getting choked up.
Yeah. I watched the game live and I was like, first I thought, some other serious injury had occurred, a broken vertebrae or something like that. And then I'm like, no, this is much worse, much worse. And they were, saving his life. Talking about a hero, that assistant trainer. True hero.
I was going to get to that in a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But, obviously our prayers are for the continued recovery for Damar.
I want to go back to that real quick before, because I do want to bring up the athletic trainer, the assistant athletic trainer after. But CPR is such a important key skill for everyone to learn, because that stuff happens way more than people realize. People just saw it on TV, but it happens more. Now you see all these stories come out of kids in high school who collapse in college games and other things like that. Just from, it's not just from a hit. Like they're saying it was from that hit, that comedial cordis or whatever, comedial cordis. But I mean, arterial fibrillation can happen at any time. So
I mean, I think it's at this
be able
point
to recognize when to do CPR as well.
I think for anybody to pinpoint anything right now is purely hearsay. Nobody knows exactly.
Right.
Was it the hit? No, it looks like he was swinging down to make a tackle. It looked like he took a direct hit. You got other people who want to comment. Bart Scott wanted to comment about that.
Right.
It's just wrong. It's wrong for anybody to commit.
There's no schedule sign in the game.
There are people talking about, it was for the vaccine. No, stop all that.
Yeah.
Stop all that now.
I've seen that.
Please.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
I go back to me saying that's the world we live in nowadays. It's the 2023 world of media and fake stuff.
But it's amazing how at one point, it took all this and everybody was okay with praying. Everybody was okay with taking a knee and praying.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow should speak up about this one.
So I don't say that.
But I'm stealing your thunder, sorry. But anyways, all the very best from us here at the Punch Drunk Podcast crew for Damar Hamlin. Now, with that being said, we got the parlay.
Yep.
Joe, you want to go first? Go ahead.
I'll go first, but I also want to say something. Last week we didn't film, but I did have a 14 parlay still. I was cooking that up, and I won it, so I'm kind of pissed we didn't film because I haven't won on the podcast
I
yet.
got one, too.
I think, yeah.
But
This week will be another winner. The Green Bay Packers, the Seattle Seahawks, the Minnesota Vikings, and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay. Green Bay's got a lot to play for. They're playing for that 7th seed. That's home, right? That's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a home game.
Not bad choices. Michael, you got yours?
Yeah, I got Vikings, Bucks, Bengals, and Texans. I did want to mess around. I did actually I messed around with a little bit of the 1 o'clock games. I didn't, not for this parlay, but I did a couple underdogs based on my heart and what I want to happen today. So I did Browns.
Texans,
Huh?
Texans.
Yeah, I think.
I like that. Yeah, I like the Texans pick. The Bucks pick, it's not a bad pick. With Tom Brady.
Yeah, the Falcons suck too.
Yeah.
And the Bucks are plus 205.
Exactly.
But I just did like a heart bet. I did Jets, Browns, Patriots.
Although
We need the Jets and the Browns if the Patriots lose, so
okay.
that's what I did. But for the show, it's Texans, Bucks, Bengals, Vikings, all money line.
All right. So I've got Cincinnati. I've got Pittsburgh. I've got Philly over the Giants. And I've got Tampa Bay over Atlanta. And the reason why I took Philly over the Giants is the Giants are playing nobody today. So Brian Daboll came out and said he's sitting Jones, he's sitting Saquon. Now, Philly doesn't have a lot either, but I'm going with Philly to beat them. So those are mine. All right, so Christmas. We get the next segment, sorry. By the way, before we jump off of this, and we talked about Damar Hamlin, do the Patriots have a shot today? And don't give me this while they're showing up. Yeah.
Of course.
So they're showing
Of
up,
course they do.
Yeah.
and as much as Buffalo is playing off of emotion, do you win off of emotion, or are they simply have more talent?
I think the emotion can go both ways.
Okay.
However, if we're just talking football, and I mean, Patriots defense, if they're all there, That's an elite defense. We've seen Josh Allen struggle at times this season.
Yeah.
So the Patriots defense can make him struggle.
But
I want to see
we've seen Mac Jones struggle too.
right. But when they open up the playbook, you see those glimpses of when they move down the field and they try and push the ball downfield, get Hunter Henry involved, Devontae all those guys. You get them involved, and then that's when the offense flows. But if you're doing 3-4 screen passes every series, I mean,
that's got to stop.
Stop. That's not how you're gonna win. That's not how you're gonna win.
I honestly believe some of the NFL defenses have picked up on that now because they're jumping all
every
over.
time.
Yeah. So he's going to stop that. Okay.
So I mean,
I don't think we all left that game alone though.
I took it in another parlay.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, good.
I think if the defense shows up, they can make Josh Allen struggle. We've seen it this year. I'm keeping emotion out of it because that's just you don't know. I mean, are they gonna? Could they take this as fuel and win the whole thing? Sure, but I mean that's
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Shall we get the next segment?
Next segment.
Yeah.
Finally, the long-awaited Christmas song draft winner. We asked many people, many votes were in, and it still ended up me, then Paul, then me, then Paul. So then finally, ended in a tie. The tiebreaker will be Michael. Michael, you got to vote.
Who's
Team
picks? Oh,
You know, it's
picture here.
well, you probably know, but yeah, team 1 or team 2. It can't be your team since you already lost.
You think so? How drafts work?
All right.
Joey, team 2.
You know,
I mean,
It's fair. It has
okay.
to.
you got. I mean, like you got some.
I want to say,
Like you got old Holy
team-
Night on there. It's not like
my team is diverse. You have 3 Josh Groban. That's not going to win you a game. It's good. They're going to not do well on the court. You got a good diverse team. But I think my team plays well. So that's Chris Young draft winner. I think I'm like a 4-time winner already at the drafts. Just a good drafter all around. So now, what is that noise?
that's called the plane.
That's a low plane.
it's like a right above us.
All right, top 5 sports. Watching and participating. So it isn't just watching. It's not just participating. It's both. So
I mean, is this a draft or like?
no. You
Okay.
just you got to share what
So
you
it's
think.
like I'm not.
Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna pick freaking cricket over here.
Yeah. So how I measured it out, I did like if I like to watch it, I'll like put it on a scale, and then also participating in it, I put it on a scale, and I added it up, and then I got this list. So whoever wants to start first, this could get a little touchy. A lot of people might not like this.
I'll go
All right, you can go.
because
Start from 5.
my sports are probably going to be a little different because I didn't do certain things. So, I'll just throw mine out there.
Start from 5.
Start from 5.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball, and it's a unique. People can't watch it. A lot of
on
times
my
you can't
list,
watch
too.
it on TV, and sometimes you watch it live and people want to leave early. But when you play it, it's fun. So I have baseball at number 5. Same thing is my number 4 pick, and that's golf. And people can't stand watching golf on TV. But if you go to a live event, I mean, I've been to the Ryder Cup.
That's great.
Watching live golf is incredibly fun, and playing the golf is fun if you know how to play it for fun, not take it too serious because we're not on the PGA Tour. So that's fun. Now we start getting into a little bit more exciting. Number 3 is boxing. Love watching it. I can watch it live. Love watching it live. Love watching it on TV. Something I used to do years ago, but obviously I can't now. I'm too old.
Get the Masters division.
I'm almost too old for that. Okay, and then obviously you're going to know 3, 2, and 1 is where like the more of the combat contact sports. Number 2 is hockey, and my number 1 is football. Football is just incredible. It's such a mind game. It's
Pretty
like playing
similar list
chess
to me.
against good coaches, offense against defense. You get the break. It's fun. Very
You have
fun.
a different view on football than anybody else too, since you are a coach and you look into it that deep, and compared to the normal person looking at football,
Yeah.
football really is a chess game.
Our meetings used to be about that, but our offense, and I would talk to our defensive coaches. How would you pick up on this coverage? If I run this play and I set up in this formation, give me your defense to show against that. And then I would just kind of run off of that. And that's what I think made our run game this year, because we had the talent, but the schemes were so successful because we were going against our own defense, and I would have their coaches put up the craziest defense to do. So those are mine. Who's going next?
I'll go next. So, at number 5 for the top 5 sports watching and participating, I have boxing. So all people are gonna ask, well, you are a boxer. How do you have that only number 5? Well, because I don't really watch as much. I watch other sports over boxing. I haven't really started to watch boxing. The only boxing I watch is Jake Paul. But it puts it up at 5 because I participate in boxing and I am a boxer, so that moves it to 5. Number 4, I have MMA. Great sport, very fun to do, but I don't do it anymore, and it was short-lived for me, so that's why it's at number 4. At number 3, I have football. So, a lot of people are probably like, yo, at number 3, football? It should be higher, but the top 2 I think are better, but nothing against football. It's great. It's fun. It's great. It's awesome. At number 2, I have hockey. Probably one of the best sports to watch. I think it's probably my favorite sport to watch, hockey. It's very intense, especially the overtime. And then at number 1, I have golf.
You have golf at number 1.
I have golf at number 1. Nothing could beat going out with the boys on a great summer day or spring day, or sometimes even in the winter.
It's got a great point.
On a golf course. There's nothing better than that.
Can you watch it, though?
Watching golf, I love it. I could watch golf all day.
Awesome.
I watch golf on YouTube, and then it's a great thing to look forward to. I can't wait to golf next time. I can't wait. It's the best. It's probably one of the best sports of all time, maybe the best sport.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
It's good. No.
It's wicked awesome.
Wicked awesome.
Yep.
Michael, what do you got?
All right, number 5, I got baseball. For a couple reasons. I figured I was going to take a lot of heat for this, and then you said baseball, so I was like, all right, it's not that bad. So the reason I have baseball is because I think I've always said this, the people who don't like baseball either sucked at it or they don't get it. That's what I've realized, like, growing up. Whenever you see those kids who quit baseball, like, over years and go play lacrosse or something, it's because they sucked at baseball. People are like, oh, well, you could be standing there and not, you won't even get the ball hit to you. You should be moving on every play in baseball. Like, if you understand baseball and you're good at it,
right,
you're always moving every play.
Yep.
So I always thought that the people who don't like baseball just sucked at it. You weren't any very good, and that's why you quit. And so, yeah, no shit, you hate it because you suck. And baseball can be very exciting. Extra innings, playoffs. It's good. It's fun when you're good at it. 4, back to Joey's point. 4 is going to be golf. Not so much watching it for me, but a nice spring, summer day, going out with the boys, just getting out there. It's fun. You can't really beat it. Taking the card out. It's the best.
Great.
3 is football. Who doesn't like football?
Yeah, my number 3 spot. It's good, but it's not.
Then I know what your number 1 is going to be.
Number 2 is boxing, obviously.
Okay.
Because I do it. I watch it.
Yep.
Try and watch every card in there. And number 1, clearly, is hockey. For a few different reasons. 1, it's definitely the most exciting sport there is.
Yep.
If you understand it, a lot of people will always. I know a lot of people who have said, I never really understood hockey, but once I understood it, it became my favorite sport. It's never a dull moment. There's always action. There's not a better playoff format in the world. The Stanley Cup is the most prestigious and toughest trophy to win in professional sports, just because of the way the tournament is set up. Like, you could be playing 7-game series, and it's a full contact sport.
Yeah.
No full contact sport does 7-game series for conference finals, divisional rounds and everything like that. So there are guys who play. Prestige Bergeron had a punctured lung a few years ago in the playoffs. Like people play with broken legs. Like it's. And,
I just read what Blake Wheeler played with
right.
in December. I mean, this
and
unbelievable.
The other thing too, I also say hockey is because it's the one sport, and I've always said this, that it's not on land. Okay, you need to actually learn how to do something else. You can't run. You're not walking. You are skating. You actually have to learn how to do that in order to play. So I always thought, credited myself and Joey, and I mean you played. You have to learn how to skate.
Yeah,
most people can't ever do that, so they'll never play.
That's what I always thought was unique about the sport, anyways. And what made it.
It's not on feet.
A little bit. No,
you have to learn how to basically do something completely different in order to even try and play.
None of us picked basketball.
So I want to bring this up.
Not on the top 5 list. It's 6.
I get so many arguments over what's better, hockey or basketball, and it's not even close. When in basketball do you ever get up and start cheering like, "Oh my god, yeah!" Well, when a 3-pointer happens, all right, cool.
Playoffs get excited
multiple times. Yeah, just playoffs or in the final 2 minutes of a game.
Yeah, but that's all opinion based though. A lot of people get up for basketball. Like, you've been to a Celtics game; they're actually really fun.
Not as much as a goal in hockey. There's a perfect amount of goals in hockey.
But it's your opinion.
Makes it way more exciting.
It's your opinion. This is opinion based.
So
it's all
many
opinion.
moments in basketball where there's so many points. It kind of it doesn't really make you be like, wow, that changed the game. Unless it's in the final.
This is going to be Joey's first podcast getting hate comments. I love it.
Go ahead, hate on me. I want somebody on the podcast who I can argue about basketball and I can shut them up and embarrass them on this thing, because hockey is much better, much more entertaining, and it's a lot more exciting than little basketball, where you just get a basketball through a little rim, through a little net, and then you do it again.
Well, the comments are going to be, well, you don't like it because you can't play it. Well, you didn't play it. No, there's a couple of things I don't like about it, and that is, I don't like it when they little fucking hand slap and they get, oh, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Yeah, you breathe on someone.
Yeah, you breathe on it. I mean, LeBron goes down the lane. Nobody touched him. That's a foul. Must be a foul because he missed the shot. Yeah. We're going to put him at the line. That happens everywhere. Somebody gets a cramp. Oh, my God, they're out for the game. And we just talked about what happens with hockey. Guy gets his face ripped open and he still plays.
The NBA, the league itself. So I love college basketball. I will watch March Madness religiously. I was watching a college basketball game the other day. Like, I'll sit there and watch college basketball in my house. But the NBA, I hate the NBA. I don't like that league. I think that league stinks. It's full of prima donnas. It's just a terrible league.
So there's one other thing that bothers me.
But college basketball, I do like.
I don't like the fucking squeaking sound of the sneakers of the court.
Oh, see, I love that. There's 2 sounds I love in sports.
I don't like
the squeaking of the sneakers, and my second favorite sound is the puck, like in hockey, going off the sticks and everything.
We could do that draft sometime in the future.
Those 2 sounds I love in sports:
squeaking
of the sneakers and the puck.
Great sound is like a crossbar bar down ski and hockey.
You know what? Also, I like is when guys like in the NFL are mic'd up and like the pads.
Yeah.
Love that.
You always ran your mouth too. So
also want to say this about basketball.
Yeah, I like being mic'd up.
I also want to say this about basketball.
Yeah.
I could watch a full soccer game over than a full basketball game.
Oh God, no!
Any time of the week.
Couldn't do that.
That's a terrible take.
I think I know it is a terrible take, but the few things I don't like about soccer, which I did hear there was a league that did this, is that the soccer field's way too big. I wish there were boards so you wouldn't go out of bounds, or at least it would be tougher to go out of bounds.
Yeah, they have something like that. It's all futsal.
And then
it's on a basketball court.
Less players. Well, a little bit bigger than a basketball, and then less players on the field, which would be more, which would hopefully produce more goals and make it more entertaining. Because soccer is wicked entertaining when they score goals. They jump up, they freak out. Like
I really like watching guys run around and score 1 goal. And
I tried. No, I made an honest effort this year to try, and I watched the U.S. game. To 0-0. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Which is why I think they should change that, which they probably won't, since soccer is such a...
It's just not big in this country. I think
it's not big at all.
I think it's the way if we were brought up in Europe, we would love soccer. But we love football. We love combat sports. We love hockey. Like, that's...
Yeah, I mean, maybe you're taking some of the athletes away. I don't know why we... I just think we suck so bad at soccer, but I don't know anything
We
much
are
about
good
it.
somehow, but we're not great.
I mean, when you think about it, right? football's not in the Olympics or anything like that, or no, world tournaments.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
think about it this way: go to all like the world tournaments, the World Juniors. All right, it's always USA versus Canada in the World Junior Hockey Tournament, right?
Yep.
Who are always up there with Sweden. That's because hockey's huge in USA, Canada, and Sweden, right? That's why it's always USA versus Canada. Because it's big here, right? Basketball, USA is always the favorite. It's just because that we're brought up to love these sports. Soccer, though, who wins those tournaments? When is the USA ever going to win a World Cup? Like, come on, let's be honest.
Soccer's not popular at all, and we have viewers from out of this country, out of America. So, yeah, I think they know too that soccer's really not big here, or football, whatever they call it.
Yeah, but I think if they play us, they'd be like, yeah, we'll take care of them.
I couldn't even name like the professional soccer teams here. I can name one.
Yeah, New England Revolution.
The
It's
Revolution.
across the way, right down the street.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Hot takes.
Hot takes. General hot takes about anything. So I wanted to do this segment because I like to see hate comments and like people trashing on other people. So I'll start my hot take because it's pretty hot. It's pretty steaming.
God.
Which I think I'm probably the only person
Brace
who
yourself.
thinks this.
So it's a pile of shit.
Pillows.
Exactly. He said, so is a pile of shit,
Oh,
which is probably going to be this take.
Here we go.
pillows. Yeah, I'm talking about the pillows that you sleep on.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Are overrated and they suck and they're pointless. There's no use for them. People think they are.
I don't even know how to argue that.
He's
Like,
the only guy
I've
I know that
argued
does not use a pillow. He sleeps like flat.
I don't even know how to
on
argue
the-
it.
On a mattress or on the
Sometimes
floor.
The stuff he says,
Yeah.
you can't even argue it. Like, that's one of those things. I've talked to him about this so much. You can't argue it with him. So, like, that's one of those things with him. I don't know how to argue it. I won't argue it because it's going to give me...
Mike Lindell should send you a
Headache.
pillow just to see if you like
Mike
it.
Lindell can go get his Giza-filled pillows and shove them up his ass because I don't want to use his $100 pillows. First
How
of
do
all,
you even argue that?
I don't know.
So, like, you can't. It's impossible.
have
So
you
it's
ever
just-
not
you
used
gotta
the
move on.
pillow? It feels bad.
I want to see people
I have-
comment.
No,
I
I'm
want to
not
see comments to
psychotic. I'm
see
not a
how many
serial
people
killer.
do not use a pillow.
Probably none, but they're gonna
That's
try
serial
it.
killer stuff right there.
When
Not
I
using a
use-
pillow, that's weird.
When I used the pillow, I kept getting neck pains. Like, damn, this pillow sucks. But instead of getting a new one like anybody else would, I'm like, you know what? I want to be that one guy.
Dude, you
who'd-
sleep
I
on
wanna
the
be
couch
that
in the
one.
You are that one guy.
I do sleep on the couch in the basement every night. But besides that, I'm that one guy who's like, no, fuck the
He
pillow.
blames it on a
Throw the
pillow
away.
instead of the couch.
I want to. I
No,
want
but
to.
then I stopped using pillow probably 4 years ago, and I only had 2 times where I woke up with bad like neck pain, which was probably just because. Definitely had nothing to do with the pillow.
I didn't
yeah.
think we were going down that road.
And
on
I
hot
hate it when
takes.
people flip their pillow and make it cold. I hear about that. I'm like, what does that mean?
I always
But
do.
then
Yeah.
I heard that.
I flip
They
it
have
before I
to
lie down
staple-
too. Always got to go from last night's.
That's
to tonight's.
psychotic. Flipping your
Flip
pillow
it.
every
That's a
second
little,
is
that's a
psychotic.
little weird. It's strange.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I get it.
But I use
It's
a
like some
pillow.
OCD stuff when you always have to flip it. You're like, all right, 5 minutes is up, flip it. Oh, yeah, nice and cold. Like, it doesn't make sense. Why would you live your life like that? Throw the pillow away and sleep on your arm. That's
If
what I
you
do. I'll
drool,
sleep on
if
my
you
arm.
drool
It's comfy.
lying on your mattress, you can't flip it. If you wake up and go, oh, now I got to sleep back
Yeah.
in the drool. At least I can flip
That's
the pillow.
Sorry, I'm
Sure,
not a
that's a good
drooler.
point.
Thank you.
I'm not a drooler, but I start sleeping on my arm. I wake up
not
with my
true.
face flat down.
Not true.
I wake up with my face flat down or on the side on my bed,
Okay.
and it feels a lot better. So
I mean, I don't have any hot takes. I thought we were going to use this time to talk about the gloves this week and the drawing coming up.
Well, I do have a couple hot takes, and then we'll go right into that. Okay. So mine, I'm sticking with my biggest hot take. I called it before the season started. The Bruins will win the Stanley Cup. I'm going to add that.
it
but I
was a
called
hot
that.
take at the time.
At the time. I'm still going
No,
through with
it's
it. I'm going
not.
to keep that, but here's my next one. Much as I said we don't watch basketball, the Celtics are going to win the title.
I mean, they were there last year. I mean,
They're going to
yeah,
win it.
oh,
So that means
you had another hot take, don't you?
Boston Bruins and the Celtics will win the title. Sorry, Patriots, you're not going to do it. What was the other one?
Did you have another?
Hey, win today and they're in. So
I did have one before, but I thought it was.
What?
I can't remember it now.
I can't remember it either.
I don't
You
know.
had a really good hot take. Those were that
but
good
I-
hot takes. They're,
But no, I think it was a
they're
controversial.
the best teams, Dad. Well, I mean, they're probably
Yeah,
the
but
best odds.
I called the Bruins before the season started.
Okay.
So
Well, but now, and this is general. This could be anything.
I'm just trying to postpone it because I don't want to go into the next segment. But let's talk briefly about the gloves. Exciting time. We don't even know what time this live draw is going to
No,
be done.
he's trying to figure it out.
Okay, so the Southern Mass Gold Gloves happening in the next week, starting next week.
Start next week.
The two of you guys are in the process of cutting weight to get to your respective weight classes. What do you know right now? Anything from the gym?
Nothing.
Any fight I go into,
It's
I
a
don't
draw.
know much.
We gotta wait for the draw.
Yeah.
We either
Yeah.
fight next week or the
Score.
21st.
So it's the 14th, the 21st, and the 28th.
Three guys in each of our divisions.
3 weekends. It's extremely exciting for the boys to go through this. It's at the PAO Club in Fall River.
First round. I think.
Tickets are $30. USA Boxing had it listed as the first two, 14th and 21st, are at the PAO.
Oh, really?
So, but I don't know about the actual locations, but I do know tickets are $30. There are contact information to get the tickets for this, and everybody really should go. It's a great night of boxing. There's a big card. There's also some kids that fought in the silvers that are going to open up some preliminary fighting before the actual fight card goes. Anything about your opponents? You know anything yet
No idea.
in your classes?
No idea.
Michael, you're fighting at what?
203.
203. And Joey, you're at
39.
139. I know, obviously, because I'm your dad, I see the amount of work you guys have put in. You guys have trained incredibly hard. And then the last week, you guys went crazy. I mean, how many rounds did you guys do?
10 rounds.
I did like total like 30 something rounds.
Oh, yeah. Throughout the week, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, more. But, like, just Thursday night, it was 10 rounds.
Yeah.
That is, that's wild. So 30, so wait a minute. The championship rounds are
Yeah.
$30 for the 14th and the 21st. The quarterfinals and semifinals, $30 tickets. The 28th, which is the championship, those actually was when the gloves will be awarded. The gold is $35. Folks, if you've never been to a fight, this is cheap money. A lot of fights are $50, $60. This is cheap to support the Gold Gloves. Tickets. If you want tickets, there is a number at 508-491-6151 to buy your tickets. It's at the PAO Club in Fall River. Fights start at 7 p.m. That's the current posting right now. As far as any schedule, that's to be determined today. Right.
Yeah, the drawings are today. Because a lot of divisions have 3 people, like ours. So someone gets a bye to the finals.
So we talked to Tony, the mass champion, middleweight division. We talked to him. What do you guys do now going through this week? I mean, I know some of the listeners and followers don't know. What is this week now going to be like for you guys?
It's just mental. Getting the mind right, getting the body right. Any aches or pains that you may have, get them right. You know.
Yeah, it's pretty much my thing. You know, we don't spar as
The work's
hard,
already
or
done.
We don't even spar Thursday leading up to the fight.
Right.
We're going light. I just focus on, like, I don't really have like a mental thing because, like, I don't really focus on mentally. I'm already there, but I focus on, like, physical aspects. Like, I want to make sure my body's right. Like last fight, no excuses, but I did have early, like, they thought I had mono and stuff, and I had to do a lot of tests before and after the fight.
Yeah.
Which kind of like screwed me over, but I want to make sure I'm tip-top shape. Right now, I'm feeling great. Even though I'm on a weight cut, I'm obviously hungry, but I think my body's kind of adjusting to not eating as much, so I think it's getting a lot easier.
Yeah.
So you guys both will not spar like after Tuesday? Or what is
Yeah,
that?
it's probably going to be light this weekend,
Yeah,
Thursday.
Yeah, it's not going to be like I mean, the
If
hard
we-
work.
if
Like
we-
I said,
if
the
we
hard
do
work's
fight.
done. The hard
Yeah,
work is done.
hard work is
We're
done.
all ready. Based on what I saw on Thursday night with everyone, like everyone's ready. Like
It was great. One of the best nights.
Yeah.
We were going off.
Like, for me, I am way better than the Mike Brooks that fought on November 12th.
I can see
Way
that.
August
better.
20th.
Way better. I can
Like,
see that.
I would, if I fought the Mike Brooks who fought on November
Yeah.
and won, I would smoke him. I had 10 times
What I
better,
would say-
and that's only a couple months ago.
You're
Yeah.
one of the
Like,
biggest growths in a certain amount of
Like,
time.
I'm way better. And
I can
I'm
see
excited
that.
to show it.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Golden Gloves is very, very high competition. So that's what I'm excited to test myself against that too.
Exciting to watch too.
Are you guys both cutting weight?
Mm-hmm.
How much do
We're
you
on
have
point.
to? Oh, you're on point right now.
Yeah, we're all on point.
Yeah, we're on track to get there.
Okay.
Way before.
We're good.
What do you do when you have to cut weight? What are some of the things you do?
I fast.
If they, what happened to my mic?
Yeah.
Everything went off.
Toby.
Fasting, nothing past 8 o'clock, nothing before noon. If you're hungry past 8 o'clock, you just drink water, fill up on water. Water and black coffee, that's the only things you can have past 8 and before noon. I feel like that sheds off the most pounds for me personally. And obviously, you know, the most obvious is stay away from the carbs, the bread, the pasta, the rice,
Beer.
the beer, the french fries, subs, pizza.
I'm getting so excited just thinking about eating all those things. Pizza, I'm craving it.
Well,
But
from
after the fight.
for a problem for me, I'm
Can't
not
have it
sure.
after the fight. We're gonna
I'd
have to
like
make,
to.
we're gonna have to make weight the next week too.
I would like to look it up in USA Boxing or Mass Boxing to see if a parent has had both his boys fight in the gloves on the same card and win the gloves together. I mean, that would be probably one of my proudest moments in sports to watch you guys. I'm really, really wanting to
Yeah, we'll find
do
out.
this, but we're going to do this right now. This is our one of our final segments.
Yeah, we gotta do that. 'Cause
This
that
was a
thing
bet?
Stinks. You can't
so-
smell that. Onion.
Yeah, I was smelling it the whole time we're doing this. So last episode, this guy was talking about how much he loves onions.
I do.
And the game's starting soon, so
Yeah, so we're like, all right, you can eat so many onions. How about you try an onion and actually eat the whole thing? And if you can eat just half. If you can eat half a red onion, then I will eat a full one.
All right.
Here it is. You can do the honors of cutting it,
Stinks so bad.
but you better cut it down the middle and not cheat.
Is that middle?
Yeah. You can't eat half of it. I know you can't. It's a hard thing to do. Do we have a time limit?
What?
Do we have a time limit?
I'm gonna try to do this. Well, wait a minute. I'm not gonna eat this fucking root here or whatever.
Yeah.
that is. Nasty.
7-0 Bills.
Yeah, I know. Was it
Return opening kickoff.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out
We
to
still got to do the kick and
shout out to my friends at Course. I'm gonna need something. All right, ready?
Yeah.
You can't even watch that.
You can't finish it. There's no way. How spicy
Joey,
is
don't
it?
you have to do this too?
If he can't do it, I eat the whole thing. At next pod.
Don't do it.
Like an apple. It's hard.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a red onion. It's spicy, isn't it? Your eyes are you're crying.
It's gotta
Hell
be
do I do
spicy.
this? Why do I do this?
You're crying.
That's gotta be.
Dude, give up. You don't need to do it. If you
No,
don't
because if I win, you have to do the whole one.
Yeah, well, if you can't, well, you're gonna do that. If you can't,
I'm already halfway into this. It sucks.
then...
Okay, I got 2 more bites.
and this.
That's all the scuzzy
Are
shit
you
from the
shitting
root.
me? This? That's onion. You can't do it.
Oh, fuck.
Can't do it.
I can't even watch.
But you said I couldn't do the buffalo wings,
Yeah, you couldn't.
and I'm going to try that too, but
Please
I'm doing
don't.
this.
You'll die if you do that. You'll drop dead in the store. No buffalo wings. They're ghost pepper.
Okay.
Eat this. And that.
And then I'm done.
Yeah. If you can.
People are like watching us getting sick themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe you're doing that. Go.
Oh.
Is your mouth on fire right now?
Mm-hmm.
Must be, yeah. You press the button to turn yours off.
Now you have to. Holy shit. No, that doesn't make you feel good.
I bet it doesn't. Can't believe you just did that. Whatever. Next episode, I had a whole onion.
And I'm going to make you eat it because I eat this whole thing. And if you don't eat the whole onion,
Why do you look like that?
I don't. This doesn't make you feel good at all. This would actually maybe be good for. I used to work with a guy who ate an onion for lunch.
That's disgusting.
Dude, a red onion, they're so different. It's so much worse.
So next
Okay.
guy's got to eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
He's got to eat the whole thing. But the question is, what does he do if he doesn't eat it? He's got to pay a penalty.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
We'll think of that.
figure that out. Shout outs.
Hey, let viewers, if they want to comment, let Joey. If Joey can't do it, they can decide what.
Oh my God.
Yeah, if I can eat a whole red onion.
We'll take some
ready.
viewers' opinions on what you should do. Let them vote on it.
Yeah, please comment what I should do. I really don't want to do it.
All right, shout outs. Let's get it going.
All right.
My shout outs, number one, Damar Hamlin. Prayers to you on your road to recovery. Second one, to you both as you get ready for the Gold Gloves. And I'm done talking. That's awful.
You want to go?
Yeah, my shout out, obviously Damar Hamlin and his road to recovery, but I'm gonna go off that a little bit, and the biggest shout out is gonna be Denny Kellington, the Bills' assistant athletic trainer. He's first recognized CPR needed in life-saving measures needed to be administered.
Yeah.
He acted quick, didn't panic. So again, that's a huge shout out. He saved his life, and also I want to go off of that and say, all EMTs, first responders, whether you're police, fire, EMTs, nurses, doctors, corrections officers, you all need to be ready to do CPR at a moment's notice. And most importantly, athletic trainers. I think that's a very underrated job, as we now all realize, we can see. I've just been reading stories the past week of athletic trainers like saving lives and stuff like that, and I think it's a very underappreciated job. So athletic trainers everywhere, like shout out to them, because they're extremely underappreciated, underpaid, as in most of those jobs, which is crazy.
All right. Rookie Team of the Year award in the Kendaki Cup for the region, second best backyard division team for 2022. Big things coming for Hogwash Barbecue in 2023, I say.
Alrighty.
All right. That's it, guys. Thank you all for watching us.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the likes, subscribe.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Comment. Definitely comment. I ate a
Comment's huge.
freaking half an onion, for Christ's sake. I don't even feel good, but
Yeah, commenting is huge.
probably comment how stupid that was.
And
Yeah, I don't care if it's
subscribe.
good or bad, just comment.
And subscribe to the YouTube.
All right. Thanks so much, folks, for joining us. Look for us next week on another episode of Punch Drunk Podcast. I'm Paul Brooks with Michael and Joey. Peace out.
Peace.
Later.
Hogwash Barbecue, baby.